The world taught you wrong. Your entire life, you've been trained to run from suffering. You've been taught that pain is an error, something to escape, something to silence, something to erase as quickly as possible. But what if everything you were taught was upside down? What if the pain you avoid is the exact thing meant to forge the version of you you've never met? What if the suffering you fear is the door you keep refusing to walk through? The truth is simple and terrifying. The path to becoming untouchable is built on the very things you've spent your entire life avoiding. Not comfort, not ease, not safety, but the opposite. Struggle, fire, discomfort, solitude, rejection, discipline, impermanence, silence. And when you finally understand this, your entire life changes. The lie of modern strength. The world promotes a facade of strength, fake confidence, loudness without substance, people flexing material things to fill emotional voids. But strength built on ego collapses the moment life applies pressure. True strength is quieter, heavier, more ancient. It is the strength of a man who has walked through hell and returned carrying wisdom instead of wounds. It is the man who has suffered and remained standing, the man who has lost and still moved forward, the man who has been broken, but did not stay broken. This strength cannot be gifted, it must be earned, and pain is the entry fee. Pain, your unwanted teacher. Pain teaches you what comfort hides. Pain reveals your weaknesses, your illusions, your dependencies, your fears. Most people want transformation, but without the discomfort required to achieve it. But you cannot evolve inside the walls of comfort. You cannot rise without resistance. You cannot become untouchable without first being shattered. Pain strips away the unnecessary. It burns off the softness you've protected. It exposes the untrained parts of you. Like fire refining metal, pain refines your mind. This is why Seneca wrote that suffering strengthens the mind the same way labor strengthens the body. Pain is not the villain. Pain is the sculptor. Stop worshiping comfort. Comfort promises peace, but only delivers stagnation. Think about it. When were you at your strongest? During comfort or during challenge? Comfort slowly kills your potential because it trains you to avoid anything uncomfortable. Comfort makes you weak. Comfort makes you predictable. Comfort makes you fear the very things that could transform you. Comfort convinces you that life should be smooth, but life is not smooth. Life is not fair. Life does not bend itself to your expectations. The more you cling to comfort, the more powerless you become. The moment you embrace discomfort intentionally, you begin to take control of your life. Suffering, the furnace of identity. Suffering isn't just an experience, it's a mirror. It forces you to confront truths you don't want to face. Who are you? When the things you depend on crumble, when rejection hits, when you lose something you thought you couldn't live without, when failure crushes the identity you built. Suffering reveals the version of you you've never met, the version that comfort kept hidden. This version is raw, exposed, unfiltered, but it is also the most powerful version of you. Suffering forces you inward, into the place where transformation happens. And this is why the Stoics embraced hardship. They understood that pain is not a punishment, it is preparation. Fear, the compass you ignore. Fear is not an enemy. Fear is a map. Where fear lives, growth lives beside it. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Your confidence, your discipline, your identity, your purpose. Yet most people treat fear as a wall. Untouchable men use it as a doorway. Fear of failure? That's where you must go. Fear of rejection? There lies liberation. Fear of change? There lies evolution. Fear of solitude? There lies self-mastery. Fear points to the exact place where your transformation is buried. This is why the fire feels so close when you're near growth. Because fear stands at the border between who you are and who you could be. Silence, the weapon of the strong. Most people speak too much because silence terrifies them. Silence forces you to confront yourself. Silence exposes your internal chaos. Silence reveals your insecurities. Silence strips away the noise you hide behind. But silence is powerful. Silence gives you control over your emotions, control over your reactions, control over your presence. You notice everything when you're silent. You see people's intentions. You hear the things most people talk over. You read the room without effort. Silence also intimidates, because nobody can predict a man who doesn't overshare. This is why Marcus Aurelius wrote so much in private. Silence breeds self-understanding. Speak less, observe more, become unreadable, become unshaken, become untouchable. Emotion, master or slave. Most men let emotions drive their actions. Anger controls them, fear paralyzes them, sadness weakens them, doubt manipulates them. Untouchable men feel everything but obey nothing. They use emotions as tools, not chains. Anger becomes fuel. Fear becomes awareness. Doubt becomes motivation. Sadness becomes reflection. This is control. This is mastery. This is why Epictetus taught that you cannot control events, only your response. A man with emotional mastery is unstoppable, because nothing outside of him determines the course of his life. Rejection, the doorway to reinvention. Rejection is misunderstood. People think rejection closes doors, but rejection actually removes illusions. Rejection shows you the truth. Not everyone deserves access to you. Not every opportunity is aligned with you. Not every path was meant for you. Rejection refines you. Rejection directs you. Rejection sharpens you. The pain of rejection is not a collapse. It's a sculptor chipping away what does not belong. You are not defined by who walks away. You are defined by who you become afterward. Solitude, the birthplace of power. Modern society fears being alone. It has convinced you that solitude is a sign of weakness. But solitude is the birthplace of clarity. Solitude is where identity forms. Solitude is where evolution happens. This is why Carl Jung said loneliness is not about having no one around. It's about not being able to express what matters most. Solitude removes distraction. Solitude removes noise. Solitude removes the masks you wear to please others. When you sit alone with yourself long enough, you discover your weaknesses, your patterns, your desires, your fears, your potential. Solitude is not the absence of people. It is the presence of yourself. And that is where true power begins. Impermanence. Nothing is yours to keep. Everything in your life is temporary. Your possessions, your relationships, your appearance, your peace, your suffering. Nothing lasts forever. The moment you accept this, you gain an unshakable freedom. Nothing can be taken from you because you no longer cling to anything. Impermanence is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to liberate you. When you detach from the illusion that good things must last, you stop fearing their end. When you detach from the belief that bad moments ruin you, you stop fearing struggle. The man who accepts impermanence becomes untouchable, because he stands firmly in the present, unafraid of loss. The fire will come, life will burn you. It will tear down what you built. It will destroy the identity you cling to, It will take people you love. It will crush plans you thought were unshakable. The fire always comes, but the fire is not your enemy. The fire is the test. The fire strips away the version of you that cannot survive your future. The fire destroys what is weak. The fire reveals what is strong. Steel is forged only in fire, and you are steel. The question is, will you run from the flames or walk through them? The men who rise and the men who become legends are the ones who choose to walk through fire willingly. Discipline, the bridge between you and your future. Discipline is not built in comfort. Discipline is built in suffering. Every time you push through resistance, you strengthen your will. Every time you choose long-term purpose over short-term pleasure, you sharpen your identity. Every time you say no to the weaker version of you, you evolve. Discipline is not punishment. It is liberation. It is the act of choosing who you become instead of leaving it to chance. Discipline is the bridge between your present self and your future self. Cross it daily. You are not what happened to you. You are not your wounds. You are not your failures. You are not your past. You are what you choose to become. Every scar you carry is proof that you survived. Every wound shows where the light entered. Every hardship is a chapter in your transformation. You can choose to be defined by your suffering or refined by it. Victims stay broken. Warriors rise through the ruin, becoming untouchable. So what does it mean to be untouchable? It means pain may strike you, but it cannot own you. Fear may whisper, but it cannot chain you. Rejection may sting, but it cannot define you. Loss may hurt, but it cannot hollow you. Suffering may burn, but it cannot break you. Discomfort may challenge you, but it cannot stop you. You become untouchable the moment you stop expecting life to be easy and start using every hardship as fuel. Untouchability is not about being invincible. It's about being unshakable, unmoved, clear, focused, disciplined, detached, purposeful. A man who embraces suffering becomes a man the world cannot control. A man who masters his emotions becomes a man no situation can break. A man who faces fear becomes a man no force can intimidate. A man who accepts impermanence becomes a man nothing can destroy. This is the man you are becoming. Rise into the fire. Your suffering is not a curse. Your pain is not punishment. Your setbacks are not final. They are the material from which you will build yourself. You are not meant to live soft. You are not meant to remain hidden. You are not meant to collapse under life's weight. You are meant to rise, to evolve, to become. So step into the discomfort, step into the silence, step into the fire. Let it burn away the weaker version of you. Let it refine you. Let it forge you. Let it transform you. And when you emerge, you will not be the same. You will be harder, sharper, calmer, stronger, more focused, more disciplined. You will be unshakable. You will be unstoppable. You will be untouchable. Become untouchable.